Before we start the episode today, I would like to give the following content warning for drug use. If you have any triggers related to the use of marijuana, I would suggest skipping this episode, unfortunately. Thank you. Hello. It's the episode.
It is the episode.
Yeah.
Lilith, my darling.
Jay, my dear.
I must confess to you.
You must confess.
I'm high as all cock right now.
High as all cock. You know, I can't say I'm familiar with that euphemism, but it just so happens, Jay. It just so happens that I, independently of you, got high as all cock too.
Holy shit.
Yes, this was not
smoking
something...
the same penis?
No! Never!
No homo, we smoking penis.
No.
Welcome to The Few Who Speak. It's a podcast.
This is the 29th episode of our podcast. All professionality is out the door. Thrown through
There was professionality in our podcast at one point?
I think we threw that out the window as soon as we decided to make our first episode a Discord recording.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh my god, I forgot that.
Yeah, the first episode is unlistenable even now. It sucks. I won't take it down because it represents something. But like it is not. Every time I start listening to our podcast, I always skip to like episode 12.
Yeah.
Just because the episodes before that are rough and we didn't know what we were doing yet.
Though I remember, like, before I was actually a part of TheFableFew, I remember, like, listening to y'all's podcast because I was like, oh, I like hearing my friends talk. It's nice to hear them talk and have fun together, and it's great. It makes me feel like I'm having fun with them. But
yeah,
like it was fun. But it was probably because y'all are my friends.
Well,
and I like listening to you talk either way.
Your first fans and your worst fans are your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Sometimes your fans become you. Watch out.
I think we lost the metaphor. But I agree with you about like how listening to the podcast is like talking with your friends. Mm-hmm. It's why I listen back on it. Not also because I'm very vain and self-centered. Same. But I like to listen to all of our like podcasts and episodes, even like just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it makes me proud that I made a thing, and it makes me happy that I have friends who are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember like I think it was last October. Or it was a couple years ago when I was working at Michael's, and I remember listening to a couple of episodes of us because I was bored at work and I wanted to listen to a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And also I was really hyped for the TheFableFew to be a thing that existed. I wanted to listen to what we did because I was proud and excited. Yeah. I mean, I'm still proud and excited, but I was definitely like jumping up and down.
It was like that like really early honeymoon phase essentially with it.
And I remember like listening to it and like having to stifle my laughter in front of my coworkers because I was laughing so much.
Yeah. It's the thing is like we're not very like we don't market ourselves very well. I certainly don't. I've only just now started taking advantage of the YouTube tag system in a way that like makes sense. Oh. But yeah, it's a whole thing. I just didn't put tags in most of our early videos like at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was given a piece of advice that said tags don't matter. You don't do them. And then I realized that's bullshit and doesn't mean anything. Bad advice. Don't listen to that. Anyway,
Tag your videos, kids.
We don't market ourselves
famous.
We don't market ourselves very well, but the people who do watch us, who stick around, are like, you guys are funny. I'm like, that's wild. I'm not funny. I'm a fucking dunce. That's me, dumb girl.
Me too.
You're dumb girl?
No.
You're dumb bird.
I am.
Yeah. TheFableFew is, I don't know, I'm happy with us. I think we're funny. I've been editing a whole bunch of episodes since we've been getting ready to start back up, which this will now be a month and a half afterwards when this goes live. But I don't know. We're funny, and I'm glad that we're back and doing stuff.
We're fucking back, baby. One piece of my fucking Audacity audio looks like a penis. Nice.
Thank you, Jay. Yeah, I thank you so much. Your presence is appreciated on this show.
Yay! I'm glad.
So, Jay, what have you been doing since we started uploading our videos 2 days ago? To date this episode.
Yeah, I'm in the part of where I'm high where I stop being able to form sentences, which is a very fun thing for a audio medium.
Well, where
talking is very important.
All right, well,
I've already forgotten what you asked me.
I said, what have you been doing since we started uploading again? Are you doing any cool stuff, TheFableFew or otherwise?
I've been gently forgetting that TheFableFew exists until I see something in the server, which is every hour. So I have a bad memory.
Yeah.
Nothing exists until I look at it.
Really?
So that's where I've been. Yeah, I'm like a baby, you know?
Oh, yeah.
No object permanence.
Exactly. Maybe you should...
Lily, I don't know if you've ever been my friend because I've never seen you in my life. Why did I say that?
Jay, I will drive or fly or whatever out to Virginia. I will cup your face in my hands, and I will...
And then you'll exist.
And I'll exist. Yes. Maybe you need like a sticker on your hand or like a tattoo on the back of it where it just has like the TheFableFew F on it, so that when you forget, you'll like look at your hand and you'll go, oh, I'm a part of the TheFableFew.
Yeah.
Like that Homestuck character whose name will not be mentioned on my show.
Oh?
Jade Harley. I lied. I mentioned her name on my show.
Oh, okay. I was like trying to think of a troll.
That part of her character that was introduced in one panel and barely talked about after she got out of her house.
Yeah, that was a fun thing.
I mean,
it didn't have narcolepsy anymore.
Yeah, it does make sense in canon, but it's like, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't want to talk about Homestuck on the podcast. It just got mentioned. Whoops. So, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I am like...
What have you been doing? I've seen you've been messing around with some turtles.
Oh, yes. So, this will hopefully... You know what? No, it won't be out by then. But I will tease a thing. One of the episodes of Drunk Minecraft in the future will have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 show theme to it. And I have...
Theme.
It is a theme. Because it'll be like the entire episode will have like nods to it. Like I want to have the end of one episode and the beginning of another to reference the to be continued and like last time on the show. Like
I
markers. There's going to be like the ad break where it does like the last part of the intro and then it comes back and it does it again, like how like anime does. So I'm working really hard on that, and I've spent I spent a total of like 10 hours working on it.
My God.
Just the intro for the episode, which is one of my classic spoofs. And this, thank God that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anime was shot at 24 frames per second, so that I didn't have to track 60 frames per second for the headshots moving on it. And it's just, I finished it, right? And then I upload a test to my personal channel where I upload clips and stuff from TheFableFew sometimes. And I do all that, and I upload it there to get a high-quality test version that I can show other people, and it's blocked in all countries. Blocked in all countries by Nickelodeon Russia.
Because, fucking Russia.
No other...
Always messing everything up.
No other system does that, but I think it's on purpose. Is that, like, one denomination will, like, have copyright claim rights to a certain part of the show. I don't know how money works on Nickelodeon's part.
I don't either.
I also don't know why they blocked it in all countries, because it was just the introduction to a show that's on Paramount Plus. That's right. I thought about it for a second. Goddamn shame that it's on Paramount Plus. That show was pretty damn good, but I figured out how to fix this problem.
How to get around the copyright.
So, it was a thematically relevant solution, too. If you don't know, every thumbnail for Drunk Minecraft has that fucking queso cat Kaylee likes to put in her videos.
I did not know it was in all of them, and I've looked at those fucking thumbnails.
All of the Drunk Minecraft thumbnails have the queso cat as an overlay, because queso cat perfectly has the colors to make any picture look like it's beer soaked.
Oh my God, what?
It's amazing. Like, I'll post some high quality versions of the thumbnails for you, Jay, but for anyone who watches our videos, just look at those thumbnails. Queso cat's in every single one of them. He does not change positions. He is the same spot every time. And so
because I did notice that there was like a filter on it. Oh my God, it is queso cat.
I told you.
I have never noticed that. I just remember seeing like, oh, there's just kind of a weird like orangish blob in the back of all of the thumbnails, but holy fuck.
It's queso cat. Like I told you, it's perfect. It makes every single one of them look beer soaked.
It does.
It's great. It has a lot to do with the fact that queso cat has a lot of darks and then like this really distinct yellow. And so the yellow working on a multiply layer turns out to kind of come off orange on a lot of lighter backgrounds, and it comes off as orange on a lot of the darker backgrounds too. It's like really multi-use for this. It was perfect.
Fantastic.
And so I was trying desperately to fix this render, because it just, every time, no matter what I did to it, if I blurred it, if I flipped it, if I alternated the colors a little bit, all of them would get copyright claimed. And I really wanted a high quality version on like the channel for the intros. So I decided at my wit's end, after like 4 hours of trying to fix this, so this has become like a 14-hour project at this point.
My God.
Desperately, I tried something I never thought I would have to do. I put queso cat on the video as an overlay. The exact ratio of queso cat to like transparency, I believe, is exactly like 60% is the ideal queso cat ratio. And it sucks, because queso cat being over this video, it looks really gross. Not bad, because it's just queso cat, but it looks disgusting. But it doesn't get copyright claimed. I tried
fucking
I tried
hilarious.
every opacity lower, but it just would not work. So anyway, for you, Jay, here is a link to what it looks like. It's really disgusting. But
that's so fucking funny.
But it worked. It worked.
It sucks because it hides like the hard work you put into it.
It didn't hide the hard work. It enhanced it.
Yeah, actually it does.
It is vile. But I had been working on this for so long. I took like a break to work on more like videos because this video was exhausting. There was like one section towards the end where it's like a really wide shot over the turtles in a circle getting surrounded by foot ninjas. They move so fucking much that I had to like do that. Was like 4 hours of the project was just that shot.
Holy shit.
I spent like 30 minutes on this one where the Ninja Turtles masks are like sliding across the screen, one alternating the other, like one bar at the top, one bar at the bottom.
Oh my god, yeah.
That one sucked too. All like the reason why I do these kinds of things is because I learn a lot about how fucking Sony Vegas works by doing this. And so like at this one I learned like really intricate parts of the like tuning process to get things done. It was for like panning and stuff. And I just recently used that for keyframing one of the videos for my Super Nintendo Super Show to get like the border. A Super Nintendo Super Show!
Thank you, Mario.
That was Mario.
It wasn't really, but
I don't know who I was doing it like the tune of Mario, but he was just oh my gosh. Oh.
It's me, Mario. That's just Peach. Oops.
Dear Mario.
You suck dick.
Dear Mario, please come to my castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Does it say Peach on that letter? I thought it said Toadstool.
Nope, it says Princess Toadstool, and then her signature at the bottom is Peach.
Huh.
Yeah. That's the Super Mario 64 intro.
Yeah, I know that. I never realized it said Peach on it. I guess I just stopped reading at Princess Toadstool.
She says it out loud.
Oh.
She goes, "Yours truly, Princess Toadstool, Peach."
I've also never played Mario 64 or watched. I haven't heard it. Okay, I haven't heard her say it. I've only ever read it.
I see. Well, you know what that makes you?
A fake gamer.
A fake gamer! You got it right!
Beep, 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 beep. Like, confetti drops from the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that on the video, cause well, you want me to?
Well, no, I'm just like, no, I'm imagining like a game show type scenario, like confetti drops from the ceiling, like the crowds, like for some reason everyone in the crowd rushes up to the stage.
Yeah, of course.
And you're like, oh god, they're gonna kill me.
They're eating. Oh god, excuse me. Sorry. Unfortunately, my weed lungs bad. I cough
but
a lot.
You took an edible.
Yeah, it's like it's the act of being high makes my lungs stress.
Weird.
I don't know. I got sick with something, and I've had like breathing problems since. Yeah. Not COVID. It was confirmed not COVID. I think I just have asthma, and it's just been developing more because I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm saying things. So I was going to say something. Oh, right. I was saying something like loud and saying it shrill, and then I coughed. What was it?
Oh yeah, we were talking about like the Super Nintendo Super Show.
Oh no, it was.
Oh no, I went way too far back.
The thing I was saying like right as I coughed.
Oh, I do not remember at all.
Cool.
I think you called me a fake gamer.
Fake gamer, you got it. Win confetti. Aw, I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Who knows? Who can follow the thread of what's happening?
If you're watching this episode, leave a comment below about how much me forgetting that topic infuriates you. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry we're high. We're going to forget what the fuck we're talking about 20 times a second. At least me, because that's how it affects me.
Yeah.
I forget that time is happening.
To be fair, these are new edibles that we got recently, because there's a nice shop that that only gets good reputation stuff.
Nice.
Over there, and so these are new because the last ones were too strong for me.
Oh fuck! You should give those to me.
No, because other people in the household are fine. It's just for me.
Oh.
And so the first time I got high with these new edibles, I was just sitting in the same position on the couch for 5 hours. And then I don't remember what the rest of the night was. It doesn't matter particularly, but this gives me the word for not remembering words. Oh no.
The word amnesia.
No, that's the
tip
word.
Of your tongue.
The
Is there a word for forgetting words?
Yes, word for when you can't speak, I think is actually the aphasia.
Oh.
Yes. So being high gives me really bad moments of aphasia where I just stop.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. Because I am fine now.
Fine?
Jay, do you know the premise for the Super Nintendo show?
You're playing all the games on I don't know what
it's in the name.
From. Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Oh, right. All the games that were released on the Super Nintendo.
But.
Right. But.
I'm playing them in alphabetical order.
Right.
And I rank every game in relation to each other. So every game, technically, is being compared to Three Ninjas Kick Back. Which, if you are not familiar, Jay, which I assume you aren't, this is a very specific experience to me. The only person who knew this game existed before I started recording this show for TheFableFew. This game is the worst garbage shovelware, except it's not.
Oh?
It is the middle of the road, I've noticed, in game design. There are significantly worse games out there than Three Ninjas Kick Back.
Mm-hmm.
Because Three Ninjas Kick Back has something worth doing. It's playable, and it has really interesting movement mechanics where you can grab the bottom of a ledge and flip up, and it's crazy. It tries and it does not succeed, but it does an interesting job.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, the worst game I've ever played is Real Monsters for the Super Nintendo. Which is somehow 800 times worse than Three Ninjas Kick Back.
800
This is a number I threw out for funny numbers' sake. But, like, there's no appealing anything about it. It looks like shit, it plays like shit, and it's a very confusing and difficult game. And was also a cross-platform game with the Sega Genesis. Which I've noticed, Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo crossover games so far have not been good. But I don't know, video games are very strange, and their history is even stranger.
Wait, everyone hold up real quick. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear that.
It's time to take my antidepressants.
Yeah, antidepressants are good for people who need them to function.
Let's get those SSRIs up in there.
What is an SSRI?
Is Prozac an SSRI?
What is an SSRI, Jay?
It is a specific type of mood stabilizers. It's typical for depression, but it stands for selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So, like,
that's incredible.
I think it makes more serotonin.
I believe the way that the name sounds, it sounds like it doesn't give you more serotonin. It prevents you from giving yourself too much serotonin.
Oh yeah.
Because the serotonin things, the receptors for your serotonin eventually get tired of the same over and over and over again, so it stops feeling as good.
Yeah.
Which is like the crux of depression, essentially.
Yeah.
It's not that you're getting too little serotonin, it's that your body is literally like exhausting itself on serotonin. I believe. This is all based on the name of that thing. No. I know nothing. I am not a doctor.
First off, I'm high, so I forgot quite what was happening. And also, you talk with such confidence in what you're saying.
Yeah.
All of the time. This has happened so many times. I don't know if it's happened on the podcast. Probably has. But, like, Lily will will say something that is completely false, and she'll just say it with the confidence of she's known this since she was 2, you know? And then everyone's like, oh, okay, I see. And then she's like, that wasn't real. What the fuck was wrong with you guys?
I hold power over people. I don't exactly know what it is. And I think maybe it's just, I've been told that people can't tell the tone that I have. I've often been accused of being sarcastic or being mean when I'm just saying something very matter of fact and correct and true. Yeah. And I have a tone thing, which is just that I don't really vary my tone up enough. I think I do, but
I think you vary your tone well. Like, I wouldn't call you a particularly monotone person.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you're closer to monotone than incredibly expressive, but
I mean, especially at work.
Yeah, but I think it's it might just be the tone of your voice. Like you do change up your voice, but I guess for the most part, it's hard for you to say something in a very joking manner. You don't separate it. I don't know. I can't
I've
tell.
Been
but
insulted,
I just know that you sound so sure of yourself.
So I've been insulted and complimented for the way that I tell jokes, which is that I'm very dry in my delivery. And if they say it like in a nice way, it's like, you're very funny. You have such like a dry sense of humor. And the way that's like insulting is they just say that my delivery was flat, essentially. And it's like, I don't understand like what people mean when they have like a different tone of voice when they're joking, because I've never absorbed it. Like, I can think back and I can go, oh yeah, that is that person definitely doesn't say that the words they mean normally when they say things that they mean as a joke. I don't know. I have been told that oftentimes autistic people will sound very flat in their tone, and people will misread that, which is a whole thing that's it's almost like a feedback loop in terms of like they misinterpret it, and then the autistic person misinterprets that, and it just becomes like a bad cycle. But we're out of time, so we're gonna go to
Holy
break.
shit, it's been 30 minutes already.
Yeah!
My God.
Yeah, so we'll be back after the break.
Woo!
Cracking open a cold one.
Oh, you cracked open a cold one. I was wondering what that noise was.
Yeah. So, we're back.
We're back.
I didn't leave my desk at all.
I did. I got some Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, yeah.
They're shaped like watermelons, and they taste like... I wouldn't say watermelon, because I don't like the taste of watermelon. Only whatever the fuck they put in those little scrumptious little morsels of sugar. Yeah, I don't like watermelon that much.
I think actual watermelon is better than watermelon flavor, but these Sour Patch Kids are watermelon shaped. Doesn't that mean they're not kids anymore? They're Sour Patch melons?
Does it say... It still says Sour Patch Kids on the package. And there's also one green Sour Patch Kid in
just hanging out?
Yeah, he's just hanging out with the watermelon, so you would expect to see maybe a couple of them in there. No, it's all watermelons.
Is it? I think the green one is watermelon, isn't it?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, but there's like a little shaped child on the package with the pictures of the watermelons, but in the package itself, it's just all watermelon shaped.
I guess they wanted you to know that they were the fuckers who put that much citric acid on a candy.
And it's fucking delicious.
It's pretty good.
Speaking of citric acid, my friend gave me something that I forgot existed, and now I'm obsessed with again.
Oh? Is it acid?
It's acid. I'm on 12 tabs of acid right now. Just kidding.
I thought you were for real. I thought you said, yeah, it's acid. And I was like, wow. What is it?
But it's squeeze candy, which is basically it's just a goop. Like, it's just a goop that is pumped with sugar and citric acid, and it is sour as fuck, and it is of no nutritious value, but I am in love with this flavored slop.
I forgot that those existed. I thought that was like gone in like 2013.
It's such an early 2000s kind of product.
Like Baby Bottle Pops and Push Pops and
they still sell those. Those are still popular candies.
It's like those were they weren't even invented in the 90s. I'm a liar.
You are a liar.
I'm just lying about things now. I do this all the time.
He's always doing this to me, Lily.
I know. I was about to say freak your bean. I guess it is freak your bean.
It's Bean Freak. You ever watch that episode of My Brother and Me?
I didn't watch that show.
Oh, it was in the podcast.
I listened to like 10 episodes and I went, I've heard it. That's it.
Yeah, honestly, you hear a handful, you hear the whole show, but
I mean, if you want my thing, oh my god, oh that was gross. So if you want to hear my experience with podcasts, yes. I worked when TheFableFew started. I worked at a plastics factory. That I did the print on plastic cups, styrofoam specifically, created by the Dart Container Company. That's their name, Dart Container. Mm-hmm. And this was a very noisy workroom floor, and we weren't supposed to have headphones. But I'm a fucking I'm a rule breaker, and so
You're a little fucker.
I had one of my work earplugs in and one of my earphones in, and then when I put my hairnet on, I just like put my hair around my ears so no one could see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I listened to a lot of podcasts working there because I worked there for 6 months. I worked for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. But I listened to a lot of podcasts, like, all the way through. I listened to, like, 20 episodes of the fucking super mega show.
Like, oh my god.
I listened to... No. No, I listened to them throughout because I created, like, playlists of episodes because I didn't want to listen to the same show all day.
Yeah.
I listened to all of the Magnus archives, except for the last few episodes, at that job. And I could not fucking stand listening to the McElroy's show at work.
Why?
They start talking and my brain shuts off.
You know what? That's fair.
And this is the kind of job where if I wasn't paying attention every like 5 minutes, the machine would break down and I'd have to waste a bunch of time and not make my quota, and it'd be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, that sounds not fun.
I actually, funny enough, I liked the job. I just couldn't do it because it was a 12-hour graveyard shift. It didn't start as 12 hours either. It turned to 12 hours after my first month of working there.
God damn.
Nobody wanted that. The only reason why is because the whole weird thing the company was saying was that, oh, when people change shifts, we have a drop in production, and we have people change shifts too often. So fewer shift change, better production. That's like exactly how he said it too.
Jesus.
And it's like, no, that's not why that works. Your factory's production is being reduced, and they didn't want to spend more money, is the thing. But the factory's production is reduced. Like is reduced because of not because of the shift change, but because the shifts are so long, people can't like instantly start or instantly stop like what they're doing in like effective ways. They slack off because nobody wants to fucking work the last like 2 hours of an 8-hour shift if you're like working with hot machines, and like the only AC you have is these like tiny vent like pillars of air. It sucked. Don't work factory work if you're soft. I am soft, and I could not do it. Yeah, like, I don't know. Companies are fucked in the head.
Correct.
So, yeah, no, the McElroys did not. I can't listen to them. They like make me want to go to sleep.
That's really funny. Just make me want to.
Yeah. It's like Germa and the McElroys are actually kind of similar in that regard. Their voices are inherently soothing to me, and I must sleep.
That is really fucking funny. Because those people are like the least soothing people I can think of.
Yeah, it's well, especially with the McElroy's show with the audio production they have. The dulcet tones of the McElroys is like this very nice. Hey, I'm Griffin McElroy, and welcome to what's that fucked up show that's ADR?
What?
ADR, you know. Do you know what ADR? Hold on.
Like the thing where you
is it APR?
Are you talking about, because ADR is the thing where you like add a voice in later to a video that you messed up the line, I guess, or something.
Yes, that is what it's called. Oh no. That liberal radio show. Progressive talk radio.
Oh, APR.
Yeah, APR. I don't even know
Least...
anything. I don't actually know what APR show.
No, that's annular percentage rate. What? I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
Oh, I can just look up 1985 lyrics. I think it's 1985.
Do they mention?
Wait.
No, they just say something about the radio.
What? It's not 1985.
Oh. I know the thing you're talking about.
There's a song that references it.
Literally, what is it? I'm gonna fucking kill.
Boring talk show. Wait, boring radio show.
Fuck. Let's see. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill. This sucks. This is very compelling podcasting.
Sorry, I'm trying not to throw up.
Oh no.
Okay? No, I don't know why. Oh, this sucks. Oh,
what
Lord.
Sucks?
It feels disgusting.
Oh no.
It's like, oh god. Oh, I don't know. This is horrible podcast etiquette. It's like, oh god. Is maybe I don't think that it's throw up actually.
Do you have heartburn?
No, I think my body's just relaxing and it feels weird. Oh yeah, it's the edible hitting. Oh my fucking god.
Holy shit, you thought you were throwing up, but you were just literally relaxing for once in your goddamn life.
Oh, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Why?
That's hilarious.
It hit me like a freight train. No wonder my aphasia's been so fucked up. Like, the world feels like it's tilting.
That is... God, I haven't gotten that high in a long time, and I'm mad.
This is one 10 milligram edible.
Bro, I need stronger shit.
Well, I don't know numbers for smoking, unfortunately.
I don't either. This is the thing. All I know about weed is from my brothers and my boyfriend. And my brothers are who introduced me, but my boyfriend told me everything I know because he has been smoking weed since he was 10.
Oh my god.
Which originally it was to help his ADHD.
Really?
It was the only thing that helped his ADHD without fucking with him, because he was on like Adderall and like whatever the other one for ADHD
Ritalin.
Ritalin. He was on one of or the other of those, and it just like fucking shut him down, and it sucked. And I think it also caused like health problems for him. I can't remember, but he's been smoking weed with his since he was 10 for that, and it just helps him.
Well, for the Adderall, it's just meth.
Yeah.
So it causes a lot of kids experience like their growth being pushed back. Like my brother and AJ's brother were both like short kids for a lot of their growing up.
Yeah, Ty was very short when he was younger. He was a very scrawny kid, and now he's like fairly average height. He's like 5'9".
Mm-hmm. For the audience at home, I think I was gonna throw up because I can just feel everything in my body.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm aware of my feet. I can feel my feet.
Yeah, you can feel your feet.
Like they're like pulsing. Like, with
yeah, no,
sensation.
I know exactly what you mean. Like, everything inside of your body, like, you're like, I can feel my cells multiplying.
Yeah.
Like, not that far, but like, it's kind of like that.
Yeah. So I'm okay, and I'm not gonna throw up.
That would also be bad podcasting.
The throw up taste, I think, is just my mouth getting really dry.
Yeah,
because my mouth
another thing
is
that
really dry.
That's something that being high does, is it does give you dry mouth as well as the red eyes. Like, did you know that the red eyes from weed, like, it's not because of smoke that gets in your eyes?
Obviously.
Yeah. It restricts, I think it restricts your blood vessels. It either ups your blood pressure or lowers it, and I can't remember which one it is.
I'm not sure myself. But yeah, no, I know it. I know the red eyes thing because smokers who smoke cigarettes don't get red eyes like that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's like oh, it has to be a thing with weed, just because of how it affects your body, very differently from nicotine. But I always thought growing up that it was like the smoke, because
I didn't really assume what it was. I knew it was a weed thing.
Really?
But until I read it, I didn't really know I didn't really think of it either way, as a smoking thing or as a strictly like it's like the weed is doing that to you.
Yeah, the reason why the reason why I assumed that growing up is it's like the typical depiction of people who get high.
Yeah.
Or like they're ripping a spliff in like a closed garage, and so the whole scene is covered in smoke.
Well, because you want to hotbox your fucking environment that you're smoking in so you get maximum high.
This is why I take edibles like a sane person. I have breathing problems already.
Yeah.
I don't need
you should not,
I don't need smoking on that. Yeah, I never smoked. My dad was a huge smoker, and secondhand smoke was like the worst thing for my brain.
Yeah, I have a friend that's a chain smoker, and it was the first time I had really been around a person smoking a cigarette in a close vicinity, because usually what I did, if I ever was in public and I passed by someone who was smoking, I'd hold my breath.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm just walking by and I don't want to smell it or inhale it, so I just hold my breath. So it was really weird being in the same house as a person who was smoking in it and being it
sucks.
Wild.
I hate it.
And then
it's
I basically lived there for a while because my boyfriend lived there.
Ah, man. People live. And they do weird things.
They do weird things to live.
Who live?
Who live?
Ugh, God. You know what's really fucked up about being high?
What's fucked up?
My head feels so funny. You know? Like, I tilt my head, and it just feels different.
I just think that's so funny that you go, you know what's so fucked up about being high? List one of the most common thing anyone has ever said while they're high. It's like, I've experienced something that no one ever. It's so wild.
That's
my head funny.
You are ruining my credibility as a podcast host. Now I'll never get on Joe Rogan.
No!
Oh my god.
But the experience
of being on a 10 million person podcast. That's how many hosts there are.
There's so many Joe Rogans that there's 10 million of them.
I hope he dies, but like not for real. You can't sue me for that.
You can't sue me for that.
No, you can't. Oh god. Man, this is great. This is a good idea.
I hope he dies, but not really.
No, I really do.
Fucked up.
No jokes. For real, I hope he dies in Minecraft.
I hope one day his big, stupid, fat heart gives out from all the DMT he uses.
He does just get like super high, huh?
He abuses the fuck out of
it's narcotic.
I don't think is narcotic the right word.
It's just I think narcotic is like illegal drugs.
I don't know what, but he abuses the fuck out of high strength drugs.
Narcotic.
Illegal.
The term narcotic originally referred medically to any psychoactive compound with numbing or paralyzing properties. So if it numbs or paralyzes you, it's a narcotic.
Okay, so it is a specific type of drug.
Yeah. I don't understand being that kind of person. I don't know how he is as successful as he is. He just...
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know.
He tricked a bunch of fucking beta cucks into thinking that he was a god.
I see. He was a man's man.
I don't know.
I don't.
Probably he used to be really big in the wrestling scene, and I think that's where. Yeah, I think that's where like the kind of two paths collided. He was really big into wrestling and attracted a large writer audience.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
And he's a big fucking meathead with a lot of stupid ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And, some people listen to him because they think he's funny.
No.
No, I mean, there's a couple, like, I think my brother, because I was like, Joe Rogan's fucking a big stupid meathead, and he was like, yeah, he is, but it's funny. But, I think some people listen to him because he's fucking funny and out of his mind, but there's a lot of people that because he's also like you speaks with such conviction and confidence in what the fuck he's saying, even if it is there's aliens on Mars and Elon Musk is going to meet his long lost love on Mars. People will eat that shit up.
They will. I guess my thing is it's never interested me. I never went and thought, yeah, that's the guy for me. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. And like, for the people that watch him because they think he's funny, like, I'd rather watch actual comedians who are doing it on purpose and not a guy who is high 24/7.
Joe Rogan is dangerous.
27 different types of drugs. He is dangerous.
I could never understand wanting to be high all of the time. It's I don't understand it because when I'm high, I'm useless. I can't do anything. If I was always high, I couldn't do any of the things I like to do. There's no way in hell I could edit anything or start a YouTube channel. That's nice every once in a while because I think sometimes you need to let a little bit loose. Let a little loose. Like, because being high is very different from being drunk.
Yes.
But it's very similar in its own weird way.
Yeah.
Like when I'm very tipsy, I can feel my feet too.
I hope you feel your feet all the time.
Well, it's like what I mean is like it's like my feet are radiating a powerful energy.
You're feeling your heartbeat. That's
no.
You're feeling your blood vessels pump blood to your feet, and that's what's happening.
No, my feet are radiating a powerful energy. Don't you understand?
No, my feet are magical, Jay.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You'll never fucking understand me or my radiation feet.
Shit.
You good?
Yes, sorry. I was getting an emergency message from a server of mine that I need to help fix something.
What the fuck going on?
Oh, yeah, it's nothing. I just need to fix something. Talk about something funny, Jay, while
What's funny? I think possums are really funny. I saw a possum today when I was driving. It was great. Also, the other night, I went outside to look at the stars because I was very angry and upset in general. And I was like, I'm just gonna go outside. And then I was like, it's cold. And then I went back inside and put more clothes on. And then went outside and tried to go on a walk, but it was too windy. And also I saw some deer. And I was like, I've seen enough tonight. So then I just laid on my driveway for like 15 minutes looking at the stars and also my phone.
Yay.
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
I was completely sober.
I was about to say I missed the context. Was this a high story or were you just saying something? And I fixed it.
Nope. I was just simply I was just upset and I was like, you know what, walk time. And I was like, it's too fucking cold, so I just laid on the driveway because all I really wanted to do was look at the stars because it was a really clear night.
You know what? I like the stars too.
Stars are really good.
I've got to be honest. Texas stars are garbage because Dallas is big.
Yeah, well, it depends on how close you are to.
I've lived
the light pollution.
I've lived an hour away from Dallas, and it's still nightmarish because every Texas town is lit like every Texas town is lit like they want to be Dallas.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I live in suburbia I live in fairly rural suburbia. So like the most light pollution we get is when the high school turns on the stadium lights. Because my high school is literally like less than a mile away from my house.
Football county.
Yeah, football, that's sometimes they do track.
I'm glad they do that sometimes. I was worried that they didn't do it enough.
But like I'd be able to like sit on my front lawn and be able to hear like the band playing.
That sucks.
Like often but it wasn't like, right next to my house, but it was enough so that you could hear it echoing off of the wind. Yeah,
it's the backtrack to a weird horror movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Man, that's fucked up, Jay. I wish people didn't have
I also wish people didn't have. You got me there.
I am fucked up, Jay.
You are.
And
it's lovely.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's so nice. Thank you, Jay.
Absolutely.
I hope one day I can catch a big fish of a partner that will think that it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
big
awesome.
Fish of a partner.
Yeah, I want to date a mermaid. Or
the guy from Shape of the Water.
No, I don't like slimy fish people. I like
but
mermaids.
But she fucked the fish.
I like mermaids. And I don't like slimy fish people. That should be the last part of that's like the last word of the podcast is
yeah, it should.
All right, and I think we're done.
Yeah.